Hello everyone, it's Kay again, and I'm here today to do another share of the altered playing cards, the challenge as set by Sally Van Nuy, who I don't know if Sally realises how addictive these are, but I'm pretty sure she does. It is such a pleasure working on these little mini arts, and that's all I can call them. I mean, it doesn't matter whether you are surrounded by crafty bits that you can utilise, or whether you just have some napkins, some tissue paper and some coloured pens. Anyone but anyone could join in with this lovely challenge and have huge fun. It stimulates your creative juices. Sadly, you can't really, once you get started, stop, which can be a bit of a problem, you know. I mean, I'm the first to admit that if it's a choice between picking up the Hoover or doing another altered card, I'll do another altered card. Thank you very much indeed. So anyway, all seriousness, here are the 14 that I've already shared on my channel. And I've got another 10 which I'll flip through with you, and then that really will be the last of my altered playing cards until the new year. But as I've said, it's very hard once you get started to put it away and think, oh well, I'll leave it now, when you just want to utilise things that you've seen and alter another playing card with it. So this is a combination of 2 days, and they are quite simple ones. You don't have to put your heart and soul into them. That's one of the best things about them. But if you want to go the extra distance and make some real beauties, then clearly you can. So here is one I made. This is an embossed card stock, and then one of these little stickers, a Merry Little Christmas to You, and it's just got this gorgeous red vellum on the back. I'll try and leave them all within shot. Here is another little Frank Garcia something that I can't remember where I picked up the pad, but it was on offer somewhere, and I hadn't seen anything of Frank Garcia over here in the UK. Not that I'd been looking particularly, and came across this little booklet, and I thought, yep, okay, we'll give it a try. And this is just a couple of the components that I've put together, plus the Merry Christmas on the back, and then a little Tim Holtz Bugle Boy on the back of that with some polka dot card. It's really quite random, but you know, it's open to how the individual interprets the card, or what they're putting on the cards as well. Here's the back of another one that's just got notes on it, and these are all scrappy bits and pieces that I've got lying around. Find the Beauty. This is a bit from another napkin that's just been decoupaged on. A little bit of scrap paper from an embossed piece of card that I've used in another altered card, and already a bit of the vellum that I've already utilised. And I just wanted to put things together and utilise lots of bits and pieces on these, and that is really all it takes. It's not all singing and dancing. At the end of the day, you're putting together something that pleases your eye. It's not for anyone else. It's just to enjoy what you're doing. Here's another embossed piece of paralysed paper or card with this little family on it, and I'm just thinking letter writing, families being separated and that kind of thing this time of year. And then a mum and her son on the back with some more of the polka dot vintage paper. I think that was from The Works, one of their great big pads that you get for ridiculous money, £3 I think it was. Another embossed piece of plain card here, just with leaves, and that was a freebie from a magazine with the die cut on top, inked around the edges. But you can see what I'm saying. It's not lots and lots of work. It can be as simple or as complicated as you want it to be. The reverse side of the card I've used on the front then with this butterfly die cut that works really well all together, and that would just be a nature something. This is a little bit more in depth, and it is a fully decoupaged, and I've used Mod Podge on it, just the silky finish with the die cut dress form, and I've just put another aspect of this particular napkin over the dress form, cut the stand off because it was too long, but hoped that I'd got away with it on paper anyway. A tiny little bit of lace with some flat back gold bling on it, and then on the back just some plain cardstock. I think that was from the range, one of their decorated card pads for £3, something like that, but cut down to size and inked around. It works. And then another of the, I've lost a gem, another of the corset style die cuts, which I love. I use these wherever I can, and I've just put the bling on it to give it a little bit more bling and add a little bit more attraction to it. Another of the napkin decoupage with the Mod Podge on it. You see I've even missed a bit here, but I'm not worried about it. I think probably I wrinkled up the top part of the napkin a little bit too much and lost it. This is a light clay rose that I made some time ago from Wow and their little moulds that they were doing, and the air dried clay with a tiny little bow on the bottom there. And there's another aspect of the napkin on the back, a little bit dark, but it serves a purpose. It just brings in that vintage aged feel to it, something a bit more modern. Love with all your heart. Again, the vellum card, cut out flowers, little bit of lace trim across it, and then just some more of my Maltese greaseproof paper print on the back. It's very, very simple and easy to put together. Here's another little special one, and this is, I bought it in a pack and I can't remember what it was all about, but it was components that you could then put together for Christmas. And as you can see, this is a kind of acetate print, and I've just put that on top of the embossed cardstock with a little bit of cosmic shimmer spray around it, inked around the edges, but it really is very, very pretty. You do see the acetate edge. I didn't bother to emphasize that at all because this is more visible in the light than it is in ordinary daylight. And then on the back, two more of the components from that little kit, just onto this rose style paper again from the works, and it just is about gluing things together, really. It doesn't have to be a major time task unless you want it to be, but you know, I think for me the idea is having different styles of altered playing cards. Apart from my little Halloween series, I wasn't actually planning to group or put them into any particular category. It's about making these little pieces of art, and again, more of the embossed leaf with the bird feather on it, a couple of little branches in the craft card there. I have put some shimmer on it just to get that lovely little kickback and interest onto the surface of the altered card. And then on the back, cherish every memory. Again, simple. I'm very fortunate, I think, to have a good stash where I can just pluck things out. I've also got a whole load of stuff lying around on my desk in various little places that I can reach out and tap, and for this kind of thing it really does use up your scraps beautifully, and then you don't have to feel guilty about throwing away what essentially is left over. So 24 done. I've got another 26 to do. 28, it's a 52 card pickup, isn't it? 52 cards altogether. So I'm not quite where I am at the halfway mark, perhaps. Oh, my maths is dreadful at this time of day. It's not good at the best of times. However, I am well on the way to altering my pack of playing cards. Thank you very much for sharing this time with me. Thank you very much to my constants and my new subscribers. I'm getting a bit excited now because I only need 3 more subscribers to hit the 3,000, which I'd hope to do before Christmas. But as I've already said, if I don't, then there's the new year, and it will be what it will be. That is life in a nutshell, isn't it? So take care, everyone. As I say, thank you so much for sharing this time with me. Bye-bye for now. Be healthy, stay warm, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.